Hello, my name is Kapal Milder. I am from IT 2307 group and this is my internship final presentation. I am undertaking my internship at iMedicus ENT Center from 9th June to 5th July 2025. During this internship, I worked on building a backend system to manage patients and appointments using modern technologies like FAST API, Docker, and PostgreSQL. Here's the agenda for my presentation. First, I will give a brief overview of my internship and the company. Then I will introduce the tools and the technologies that I used, followed by a summary of the project implementation. And I will also reflect on the main challenges that I faced and what I learned during this experience. Now I would like to talk about company. So I'm undertaking my internship at iMedicus, a medical center specializing in ear, nose, and throat treatment. iMedicus ENT Center is a private clinic that uses modern diagnostic and surgical tools. Recently, they have focused on digital transformation, especially replacing manual processes with automated systems. And that's where my project comes in. Now let's look at internship overview. So my role was to develop a backend CRM system to digitalize internal workflows, including patient registration, doctor scheduling, and appointment management. And the goal was to improve how patient data is stored and accessed securely. And for this project, I used Python with a FAST API framework to build the backend REST API. I used PostgreSQL as a database system. Docker was used to containerize the application and the PostgreSQL database also. I also used Swagger UI for testing and documentation and PyTest for basic test cases. So the system was designed to manage three core entities: patients, doctors, and appointments. I created ERD and built corresponding database tables, then developed CRUD APIs for each entity with proper validation using Pydantic shems. And the Docker and the Docker Compose ensured consistent development environment and smooth deployment simulation. Swagger UI made testing easy, and I could confirm API responses live. And now let's look at the challenges. One challenge that I faced was a port conflict in Docker, which I solved by changing the exposed ports. Another was a deprecation warning in Pydantic v2. I resolved it by adjusting my configuration. And I also learned how to properly set up database relationships and validation logic. So this internship helped me grow professionally. I become more confident in backend development and comfortable using DevOps apps tools like Docker. And here you can see the key parts of the project. On the right, code snippet showing how I created patient using FAST API. On the left is the architecture diagram and the ERD showing the system flow and the database structure. So these elements show both the logic and the technical depth of the system. Here's the Swagger UI interface where I tested endpoints like post patients and get appointments. And you can see Docker file built also. So in conclusion, I would like to say that this internship gave me hands-on experience with backend systems and deployment. I successfully delivered a working project and deepened my knowledge of APIs, Docker, and databases. And this experience confirmed my interest in backend development, and I'm now more confident in building real-world software. Here I added a GitHub link to my project, and that's all. Thank you.